Hello everyone, and welcome back to our videos on how to use WhatsApp. Last lesson, we learned how to add a contact and how to send them a message. Today, we're going to learn how to send a recording message, how to call, and how to video call. So let's get into it. The first thing we need to do, of course, is open WhatsApp. We learned this in the last lesson. We tap on the WhatsApp icon in the home screen or where all of your apps are. Let's do that. Now, to send a voice recording, we need to decide who we want to send the voice recording to. So in this case, we're going to send to David. So let's tap on our conversation with David. As you can see, on the bottom right, there's the microphone. It looks like a white microphone with a green circle around it. This is the recording button. Now, it's a little tricky. To record, we need to press on that button and not release until we finished recording what we want to say. So, we have to think about what we want to say, have it in our mind, and then be ready to say it. Once we're ready, we tap on it, talk, and when we want to stop, we release. So let's try that now. So I think about what I want to say, and then once I have it in my mind, I can record. So let's go ahead and record. Hey, it's been a long time. How have you been? So what I did was I pressed on the recording button. I kept on pressing until I finished my recording. And when I finished, I released. So let's try that again. I press on the microphone, and as long as I'm pressing, it's recording. So you can see on the bottom left that the time, there's 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. This is the amount of time that I've been recording. Once I decide to send, all I need to do is release. And you can see that this message is the one that's sent. Now, if I'm recording, let's give an example. I'm recording now, and I decide that I don't like this recording and I want to cancel. You can see that it says slide to cancel. So if I slide to the left, you can see that it canceled and it did not send. So that's if you're recording and you decide that it's not a good recording and you want to finish. So that's how we send our recording messages. Let's go back to our home screen. Now, I want to teach you how to call a contact. So the first thing we need to do is go into calls. You can see it's on the top right. Let's tap on it. Now, as you can see, WhatsApp's trying to help me figure out how to make my first call. And you can see that it says to start calling contacts who have WhatsApp. This is important. The other person needs to have WhatsApp. Tap on this icon at the bottom of your screen. So as you can see, it's on the bottom right. You can see the telephone with the green circle. Let's tap on it. And now you'll have your list of contacts. You can either add a new contact if the contact isn't already in your tablet, or you can go ahead and call the contact that's already in WhatsApp. So, as you can see, I want to call David Moss. You can see to the right, all the way to the right side of the screen, on the same line as David Moss, we have a phone and a video recorder. The phone is to make a regular call. The video is to make a video call. Let's try calling on the phone. Now you can see that I'm calling David Moss and I'm waiting for him to answer. After we saw that David is answered, let's go over the buttons. The red button is to hang up the call. On the bottom left, that is the loudspeaker button. That is to put the call on loudspeaker. In the middle and the bottom, you have the video symbol. That changes the call to a video call. And on the bottom right, we have the mute button. This button mutes me so that David won't be able to hear me. So let's go ahead and hang up. So now we want to make a video call. Let's go ahead and tap on the green button on the bottom right to initiate a new call. Now what we want to do is call David on a video call. You can see David's name over here, and to the right, all the way on the other side, there is the video symbol. If we tap on that, it will start a video call with David. Let's go ahead and do that. Now that we've started the call and we're waiting for David to answer, let's go over the buttons. They're almost the same buttons. The red button is to hang up. The bottom left button is to switch the camera from our front camera to our back camera. Usually, we just want to use our front camera so that they can see me. But if I want to show someone what I'm looking at, I can switch the camera to the back camera and also watch the person's reaction while I videotape what's in front of me. The bottom is to stop the video, and on the bottom you can see the mute button. This mutes me so that David won't be able to hear me. Let's see if David answers. So as you can see, David is me, and now all the buttons have vanished from our screen. To get our buttons back, all we need to do is touch on the middle of the screen, and we'll have our buttons again. And that's all the buttons you need to know. So let's go ahead and hang up. Tap on the middle of the screen and press on the red button. So let's go over what we've learned. We've learned to add a new contact, to send them a message, to send them a recording, to call, and to video call. These are all very complicated steps, and I advise you to watch the video, try it on your own, watch the video again until you succeed. This is a great way to practice and learn. You can watch the video, try it on your own, and if you don't succeed, go back to the video to learn what you've done wrong. I hope you enjoyed these videos. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.